Castle Crashers is one of the most anticipated games for the Xbox Live Arcade, and it's finally here after a year-long wait after Behemoth Studios showed it off last year. For a somewhat bigger price of 1,200 points, bringing its 4-player co-op and a lot more to the Xbox Live Arcade. So the story is quite basic. A big emerald is stolen, you have to rescue the emerald, and the princess, of course. You didn't expect a medieval game without some sort of rescue the princess plot, did you? So you fight through over 20 levels, which are available from an easy-to-navigate map screen, similar to those in like Mario games in the past. These levels range from flowery fields to icy plains, it's like a raging volcano. And all you have to do is mainly just hack and slash through them, with the occasional boss battle at the end of them, which can be quite challenging if you're by yourself. But with the addition of magic and items like the sandwich, which makes your character go into like an Ultra Mega Man mode, the game never feels like a retro side-scrolling hack and slash game, even though many of the elements are there, like mounting creatures and finding treasure. Of course, if you get bored of the single player, you can always play one of the other mini-game modes, which again keeps the game feeling fresh. All you can quaff is a small mini-game where players hammer the X and Y button to eat as much as they can, and Arena is your basic all-against-all deathmatch. So one of the most important choices you'll have to make in the game is what character you're going to go. There's the 4 basic characters of Blue, Red, Green or Orange Knight. Each of them have their own unique magic abilities, like Blue is Ice, Orange is Fire, Red is Lightning and Green is Poison. There are also 20 other characters to unlock and over 40 weapons to find and purchase throughout the entire game. There are also a variety of small animal heads that will be your floating companion throughout the game. These vary with their usefulness, like the giraffe will help you level up faster, while the owl will help you find food to restore your health. The game has a small learning curve, and it progresses steadily, giving you challenging fights all the way through. However, you take your level 20 character into the first levels, and well, it's just a walk in the park compared to later levels, which you'd think this would cut down the replay value if it wasn't for the unlockable Insane mode. Also, the game adds to its replay value by having a top level cap for all the characters as 99. However, once you've got all your stats of strength, magic, agility and defense full, your character is really the best it can be, and there's no point getting to 99. Add to that all the unlockable weapons, characters, animals, and items, and this game could last you a very long time. Now, the shining glory of Castle Crashers has always been its 4-player co-op, whether you play it online or offline. Additions are made to the co-op play, like after you've faced the boss, you have to fight your friends to see who will get the princess. Also, when one of your friends dies, you can resurrect them by performing a small mini-game of CPR to save them. This adds an element of tactics, and you have to pick the right time to resurrect your allies, or you'll be dead yourself. Now, I don't want to nitpick, but when the game focuses on online so much, there shouldn't be any problems. Unfortunately, Castle Crashers has a number of complaints, from resetting stats to getting kicked out of games and freezing screens. Castle Crashers is far from a perfect online game, but all of this washes away when you look back on your time with the game. The graphics are hard to complain about as well. They're colourful and a change from the modern day grey that we are used to, and a lot different from many other arcade games out there. The sound works well with the feel of the game, and all in all the games run smoothly with no frame rate issues apart from the online lag. There's also a lot of toilet humour in this game, which makes for a quite unique gaming experience when you see an owl having diarrhea from a tree while you're hacking enemies to death. All in all, Castle Crashers is one of the best games to grace the Xbox Live Arcade. We've seen so many retro side-scrolling and wannabe side-scrolling arcade games out there, but Castle Crashers stands tall. The price is reasonable, and this is one of the games which will live on if Behemoth will treat it like their other title, Alien Hominid, through multiple downloadable content. This is an arcade game definitely worth checking out.